So after letting this thaw out overnight, because it was a big ice ball, the whole evaporator, you could see the ice. I just turned it on, turned out about 3 minutes ago. You can see ice forming right here. All the caps are starting to, the capillary tubes, every one of them. Now for you automotive guys, each one of these little tiny tubes, think of it as an orifice. If it was a refrigerator inside your pastry shop or your cafe, and where they keep the cold stuff at, they usually don't use expansion valves because of the cost. It's cheaper to have a cap tube, so there usually be one little single cap tube, sometimes more, feeding the whole little evaporator for one of those little glass display cases. So I have a clear sight glass while I drove up the pressure. As you see, I have a little cardboard there. You see our accumulator is starting to ice over instantly. Everything is icing up. I'm gonna go get my gauge up and put my pressure transducers, not hoses, just pressure transducers. This has a known problem with a leak. It does have a known problem, but it also had, I already sprayed some cleaner on the coil. The coil's dirty. The blower motor is so rusted and it gets dirty. There's a lot of organic material being sucked up, bypass the filters and everything. Unfiltered filters are often not changed regularly and they get dirty. Airflow is a big problem on this thing. There is no head pressure control on this unit, so even when it's only 42 degrees outside, the fan runs full speed, and that's why I have the paper over here trying to drive up the head pressure so I could get somewhat of a real reading out of this thing. It's cool, it's not hot. There's hot light load. Each one of the rooms are hot and about 80% humidity. My high side, I could keep my hand here all day long. The high side's probably 114 degrees, 120 degrees, something like that, if that. And that's only after I put on the cardboard. Before, it was like just above body temperature. And we're getting a lot of foaming here because we're overcooling the condenser because we have a 100% fan. So this has been cleaned a couple times before, and the blower is really rusted, and the rust is starting to expand on the blower bait. It's out of whack right now. If I didn't have this cardboard on here sucking in, holding these little wires in here, the blower is shaking so much that all these wires, all the grills on here, the protection grills, rattle like a rattle can. So that's this one. Here's some ice left over from yesterday. It still hasn't all thawed yet. That's the last piece. So let's see what we find.